Hi, you're listening to Martin, and this is another video in which I am looking at getting started with OpenInsight 10. And today I want to take a quick look at Associated MultiValues, or what we refer to as AMVs. Now, depending where you are within the lessons, this could either be a practical lesson or a theory lesson. If you built the codes table form with us in the last lesson, this is going to be largely theory, but it will show you a little bit of a shortcut. If you haven't, then this could be a practical that will help you to build that form. So the first thing that we need to do, we need to have a look at our table. So if we open up the table builder and we open up the MP system codes table, you'll see here that we have got two multi-values. So with the checkboxes here. So two multi-value columns, and what we can do is if we select the one that we want to be the master, over on the property panel we can set codes. Now you need to type that in because the drop down won't work because we haven't got any associated multi-value groups at the moment. So type in codes, and then in the AMV master change that to true. That tells OpenInsight that this is going to be like our key column within the AMV group. It's the one that everything else is going to lead off of. And then for the description we can now select codes, and you'll see that it's added into the property panel over here, and we leave the AMV master as false because that then becomes a simple associated multi-value. So once we're done that, we can then simply save and close, and then if we go File and New Form, and again we select a data bound form, we'll navigate to our MP system codes table, and we will select the code type and code only. We're not going to choose description. If we do add, OpenInsight's clever and it realizes that we're now working with a multi-value column which is part of an MV group. So it says column code is a part of the AMV group named codes. That's the AMV group that we created. Would you like to add all fields in that group to this control? Now in this instance I'm going to say yes. So in the bottom here in selected we have our code type, which is an edit line, which is good. And then in column name we have code comma description because of our two multi-values that are going to be dropped into an edit table. So if we click OK, that will then create us our form, and if I just make this table wider, you will see that we now have code and description both in the table. And if we have a look at the columns property up here, you will see that we have our database association. So code, our data binding is to code, and description, the data binding is to description. So that saved us a fair amount of work. We still got to style our edit table, but if we had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different columns in that edit table, then it saved us a fair amount of work in going in and adding in all of those different columns. So it's a little bit of a shortcut. That's associated multi-values, which starts off in the table builder by defining the AMV group and then adding multi-value columns to that group. Nice, quick and easy lesson for today. In the next one we're going to start getting into building the patient entry form. So I look forward to seeing you in that lesson coming very soon. Take care. Bye bye.